Motorsports.
You guys don't know, but this car is insanely loud.
Like pretty loud. I just went over there and gave him a touch of the
Doors
exhaust.
shut in the front building. It sounds like it's empty. Are y'all watch out?
CJ, what do you think, man?
It's loud.
What?
It's loud.
What? Oh.
I like it.
Gotcha.
Caught me working.
Dun 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 dun.
You got the camera? Holy.
You're on the other side today.
Holy crap.
What are you working on, Tevin?
This 240Z thumbnail.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Ooh.
Looking at your white girl status for the day. What you got here?
That's that pump and cream song.
Oh.
We had to pressure Chris kind of when we saw this car come up for sale again, but I think it's, I don't know, it's a kind of an iconic driver motorsports car, and it just got delivered, and I haven't seen it in 4 years.
Where's it at? You ready, guys?
Oh man, I missed this thing.
And here it is. Bam! This thing is sweet.
This thing, people just don't understand how cool this car is. Obviously it's dirty, needs a little love, but we're gonna give it plenty of that. But this car is, yeah, they got the front lip off too.
Uh-huh.
But man,
Yeah.
dude,
I didn't get to see this car in person when this car was sold, so this is my first time seeing it.
the cool thing is this car sounds as cool as it is too.
It does. Pop the hood. Oh!
But yeah, this thing sounds ridiculous.
It does sound good. Wonder how Brandon's gonna feel about this.
He's gonna be mad that we got this back and he just bought another car.
He just bought another car?
He just sold his.
He's gonna be salty.
Brandon's gonna be so salty.
He's gonna be salty as heck.
My name is Brandon Miller. This is my 1984 Nissan Skyline.
Chris is going to sell the FC and keep this.
Oh
my!
Chris's car!
Oh,
This
wow.
is Chris's car now.
Unbelievable.
This is a driver motorsports car. Like,
That's
Unbelievable.
awesome.
That is even
it's
cooler.
the right color. We kind of regretted getting rid of it anyways, so...
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that means I get to do a driver motorsports livery on it?
I think it has delivery already, my guy. Yeah, so just clean it, clean the bay. It doesn't look like it's super dirty, so that's good.
So it's gonna hang around for a while.
Scrape that.
Leave the driver's stuff, scraper wheels.
I would say go ahead and get rid of these two.
I thought it said pig ass oh bitches. I'm Picasso bitches.
Yeah.
Wow. You terrible, Dan. Where'd you go to school at?
Strasburg High School. Strasburg.
Strawberry.
Oh,
Tint that.
look at the 9mm, yo. You see the 9mm?
Just some red dress
That's
up.
kind of cool.
That was my best
Red
CJ
dress
voice.
up. Caps on there.
But that would be cool.
I think I'm more happy that Chris actually has a cool car
I know.
now.
Chris,
Really?
we're also
Yeah.
freaking happy for you. We didn't know. We thought we were going to sell this. But,
Right.
dude, I'm actually way more excited that this is Chris's car
Yeah.
than that we're selling.
Because he needs one, man.
Because,
Everybody-
one, Chris needs a car, guys.
So
Literally
this
for
is like the driver motorsports car.
And it's red.
literally for like 3 months, people don't know this, Chris didn't have a vehicle.
Yeah.
His Escalade
Had a tree
got
fall on it.
destroyed.
Rip.
Dang.
So he was literally driving you know, like cars that we just got in and checked in for a couple weeks, and then he was riding in with Christina, and then so that was bad.
Yeah.
And
He didn't like getting up that early.
no. But no,
Sweet.
I'm stoked.
That's anything better to do before last time.
Oh, I'm short.
Feel my pain, man.
I love this car.
Oh, I concur.
It's crazy because we can do whatever we want to with this car.
This is literally a shop car. We haven't never had a shop car.
I know, right?
I mean, to be honest, what's going to happen is Chris is going to drive it for a couple months and be like, yeah, you know, I might sell it. I'll sell it. Look at all this.
Yeah. While we're in the shop, what is all this vibrant performance stuff going for?
The goodies,
This.
man. The goodies.
So I got the motor set down in it 2 days ago, and then we've just been kind of picking at some things. So I got the intercooler mounted up, and I got the dashboard to fit around it. We got the manifold and the turbo kind of test fit on here just for now. Devin already made up the downpipe. It looks sick.
You don't need to see the underside shot though.
The underside? Is that where it's at?
There's a bunch of pie cuts everywhere. So
Ooh.
yeah, so
That's some
Lincoln
fancy
style
hard.
clamp. Obviously the O-rings are in it. So
Yeah. That's cool.
downpipe's looking good. Pie cuts.
Where's that pie at, man?
Look at them pies, man.
That is some good looking pie.
And then well, you're
homemade.
You're working on the
Okay.
working on the screamer pipe now, right?
We don't have the material. We're waiting on material. So I'll start on the intercooler pipe now.
That looks good. So what's left?
Everything. We have a lot of work to do because it's a lot of custom stuff. So we're actually making an engine harness for it. We got
Oh, that's right.
a flying lead harness from Haltech, and Josh is going to wire all that up because we do have you know, some different triggers and stuff that we've got to set up for this thing. We've got to fabricate a lot of stuff for even just like the water necks, because all that is AN.
It's like even we had to weld on this bell housing to get the.
So with the block brace and an R34 trans, obviously when you, well, any trans, when you put the block brace on, it spaces the entire oil pan down about 10 millimeters or 15 millimeters. So Devin added some material to our oil pan, or our trans, so that we can still use those bottom bolts. Everything on the underside of the car is close. We've still got to run all the fuel lines. We're waiting on Frenchie's Performance out of Australia. It's supposed to ship today, but they're making us a custom top hat and hanger for the fuel tank. So that's going to be pretty sick. And then we're going to run 10 and 8 AN lines all the way up.
Dope. Got some
really-
GK Tech stuff in the back, right?
The Hikest Elite. This is like, I love this Hikest Elite. One, it's affordable,
beefy.
and two, it's beefy. I
It's
mean,
really beefy.
It's real beefy, and it makes it super easy for adjustment and
Man.
stuff.
Devin.
Shit, one day,
Just
man.
playing.
One day.
So titanium. That's
Titanium pies.
yeah. But we still got the fuel system.
Those weren't homemade.
The biggest things, I guess, are the fabrication, because all that stuff has to get sent off. It's getting jet hot coated. We've got the fuel system, which we're waiting on our top hat, like I just said, and then we can run all the lines and get all of that up there. The cooling system, because we're doing some pretty crazy stuff with that.
Yeah.
So we'll show you when we get further down the road with that. But it's just picking away at it. But
She getting there.
most of the big stuff is done. It's just all the little final stuff to make it run. So.
Right.
Yeah.
The little stuff adds up.
Right
Exactly.
here. Remember the white car? It was out here
Oh,
underneath that.
I didn't know it
that's-
was there, though.
So yeah, we're gonna make a box for that.
Just hide that.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Seal it up, make it waterproof.
Does he have any special brakes, or are we just going with this basic?
We've got Garage Active Big Brake Kit.
That's
and,
right.
So that's down at paint, getting painted
Those are sick.
currently.
I like that black and red. That was a good idea for him to do that.
That dress up bolt, red, just
That was probably their best color, I
that
think.
is their best color. 'Cause
Like it's like ruby red.
it's like a candy color almost.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
so cool. Their blue isn't quite like that, is it?
No. for the intercooler piping, that should be here today, right?
Yeah, I have to
So
chop that turbo.
we're gonna chop this turbo up, weld on
Chop it
Wiggins.
up?
Yeah, we're gonna weld
Yeah.
on the Wiggins clamp to
That's
the
always
turbo.
scary.
That's kind of
doing.
scary,
It's
man.
always
Like
scary.
chopping off a gear, you're gonna cut it like right here.
I'm not 100% sure. Wherever the
Yeah,
ID
we'll wind up chopping pretty much right behind the slip and then welding on the new
Ooh, buddy.
Plasma Man style
Okay.
V-band, whatever you want to call it.
plasma clamp.
Okie dokie. Plasma clamps. Plasma man or plasma clamps.
The intercooler piping, we got to melt the oil cooler, make lines for that.
Then you got to worry about your header tan. You got to run your lines,
cut up
the
the
bleed
tank,
lines.
Cut up the radiator.
These are actually going to be these are water feeds.
I thought it was going to be nitrous, man.
That's all
That'd be
running to
cool.
like a shower head fitting, and then that's going
Right.
to it's like a swirl pot sort of.
Yeah,
the way
but it's
it
not
works,
gonna be.
but it's not.
But it's not swirling.
And then that also goes to the overflow, to the radiator, all of that. So one other thing we've got is Frenchie's Performance. You've heard us talk about them. We are a dealer for them. So if you want some of this stuff, it's awesome. This is
What is this? This is
so
like
this is normally your like cover, you know, that covers the fuel tank,
Yeah.
the fuel cell. But this one has this floor here because he's got amps and stuff in the back, and I'm sure there's going to be a sub, and we're doing a battery relocate in here too. But we wanted to have this because we've got that custom top hat coming from Frenchie's for this car, so we'll be able to see this. I'm going to backlight it with LEDs, and then they made a floor that's actually out of plywood in here, so I had to seal that up around that as well. But I think that's really cool. Those
That's
are really
crazy.
inexpensive, and it just looks so good in the trunk too.
That's a big boy right there.
And obviously plasma clamp here.
Plasma
That's
clamp.
going to be, I think, pie cut heaven because it's got to clear this radiator hose.
Pie cut heaven.
It's got to come down and then back in. So that one's going to be a little difficult.
And we're modifying the radiator,
Yep.
so the outlet is actually going to be on the side here,
Mhm.
on the top. We're going to 160 back into the water neck. It'll look
Holy
good.
cow.
All AN,
Bunch of stuff.
a lot of stuff, a lot of fabrication.
Do the dang thing, son.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back to work.
All right, that's what's going on, Driver Motorsports. Peace.